Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team. Now today we're taking a look at the Infinix Smart 2. This is a brand new series of phones from Infinix, which is the online only brand of Transsion Holdings. They also have other brands like Techno, Spice and itel. Now Infinix, again, because it's online only, there is a much wider reach and they have a different series of phones. For instance, the Hot S, the Note and the Zero, which is their flagship. Now the Smart series is going to be the entry level series. So this phone is going to have entry level specs, but what they are trying to do is bring in features that are normally not found in the entry level segment. And of course it's made in India. You can see that quite prominently here. You can pause the video to take a quick look at the specs if you want, but let's open it up and see what the phone looks like. So this is the 2GB RAM and 16GB storage variant. As you can see, there's going to be another variant which is the 332 variant. This will be the entry level. This is the black color. There are going to be 4 colors available in this. There's black, gold, blue and red. So you do have quite a few options right from the start. Inside the box, you get a standard power brick and a micro USB cable, some basic instrumentation over here. And the box seems kind of basic, but then that's fine. This is an entry-level phone. Let's focus more on the device itself. Screen guard is pre-applied on the phone. You can remove the protective layer. No case supplied in the box, unfortunately, so that is something that you will have to get. It's a matte finish metal back. It feels like metal actually. It's got a sort of a coating on it. It most probably is a polycarbonate, but it does give you a feeling of a unibody metal design, which is nice. Around the front you have the it's a 8 megapixel front camera with a dual LED flash. Now that is something that is again rare in budget phones. Around the back it's a 13 megapixel f2.0 with again an LED flash. Speaker on the back, you have micro USB 3.5 mm on the bottom. You have power, volume on the right hand side. The battery is not removable, but you do get access to 2 SIM card slots here and a micro SD. Now the important thing about this phone is that even though it's an entry level phone, it does have 4G on both SIMs. So it is a dual VoLTE phone, and that is something that is still a rarity in the entry level space. The price of this phone is 5,999 only for the 2GB 16GB variant. So that is quite a low price for smartphones with all these features. It locks on quite securely, does not feel flimsy at all. No creaking, no movement. So that's good. In terms of build quality, it feels nice. The screen is a 5.45 inch HD plus, not full HD, but still good enough resolution for this size. The size of the phone is about the same form factor as a 5-inch phone, but fits in the 5.45 inch display because of the taller aspect ratio. So that's another thing that it does have. The idea with the Smart series that Infinix is going for is to identify gaps in the entry level. So this phone also has, for instance, face unlock. Even though you may have noticed that there is no fingerprint, there is a face unlock feature in this, which they claim is pretty fast. We will test that out. Apart from that, yes, the 18:9 screen, dual VoLTE SIM. It's got a dedicated SIM micro SD card slot with 128 card support, and it comes with Android Oreo out of the box. In terms of specs, I'll power it on in the meantime. There's a MediaTek 6739 quad-core processor, and you know about the 2 variants, 216, 332. Now here's what it looks like straight out of the box. There are a few apps pre-installed. The PHX browser for one, Google Chrome is already there. There's a Phone Master app which helps you sort of manage the phone, clear the RAM, watch your data traffic, power profiles, app management, uninstall, all these other features as well built in. So that's actually a nice feature to have. The other pre-installed apps, you have X Club, WhatsApp, Face Unlock has its own app. There's a freezer where you can move apps that you don't want. That is Flipkart is pre-installed. Then in the XOS family, you've got X-Hide and X-Share. X-Hide means if you want to have hidden folders or files locked with a password. X-Share to share files. In the media, FM radio, sound recorder, video player. Tools here, you've got the clock downloads. This is for care if you want to contact the customer care. Notebook, calculator. So pretty much the usual stuff. There is an app drawer as well. Everything's arranged alphabetically. So far the phone feels pretty fluid. Obviously this is going to be an entry-level processor, so don't expect too much from it in terms of performance, but for day-to-day basic use it should do just fine. This screen, as you can see, looks fairly decent, especially for the price. It has good viewing angles and colors. The 18:9 screen does look good in this form factor as well, especially if you like smaller phones, because the form factor of this phone is actually a 5-inch screen form factor and they fit in a 5.45-inch. We will be reviewing this phone in detail, so keep a lookout for that. And if you have any questions in the meantime, do reach out to us via Twitter or in the comment section. Thanks for watching.